Welcome to episode 4 of Ask the Experts. In this episode, I asked Dr. Fuhrman about the success rate of most diets. Dr. Fuhrman, why do so many people fail on weight loss programs?
Right. Well, I did write a book on that subject, by the way, the book that I call The End of Dieting. And in the book, The End of Diet, which is one of my recent books written 3 years ago, it discussed the dangers of going on and off diets and yo-yoing your weight, and why people don't succeed on diets, and why the focus here is different. Because the focus is not on the immediate short-term weight loss, it's focused on long-term health and how we have to eat for our long-term health to prevent dementia, to prevent cancer, to prevent heart disease. And we're recognizing that the changes we make in the short term have to be maintained for the rest of your life. Anything you do short term will have no long-term benefits unless you stayed with it. So if you were drinking some pink drink to lose weight or some dangerous keto or paleo diet to lose weight, it's no benefit to you unless you stay eating that way for the rest of your life, because the weight's not going to stay off you. And the minute you come off that diet, it's going to come back worse than it was before. So anything you do in the short run, anything you can't maintain for the rest of your life is no value in doing. So the biggest loser is a ridiculously ignorant concept. People couldn't maintain that degree of exercise when they in the real world. They're not going to be living their life doing hardcore exercise for 2 hours a day. That's not realistic, you know. So they still have the problem of nutritional deficiencies that drive them to overeat calories. So it's just bad programs get bad results, right? So this is what I'm saying is this is different. We want to teach people why they should live healthfully and why they should learn to cook in a healthy manner and how to make healthy foods taste great, and the change they make, they're trying to incorporate for the rest of their life, not temporarily. And just because it causes tremendous weight, for you to normalize your weight, it's not going to maintain that unless you stayed on the same program for the rest of your life. You're not eating this way temporarily. And we're eating this way to not get dementia, live a happy life, and we're making the food taste delicious anyway. So we retrain the taste buds so you prefer this way of eating. I enjoy eating a nutritarian diet the best. I like the flavor of it the best. We have nutritarian restaurants that make like gourmet nutritarian food. And I have cookbooks on the Eat to Live cookbook, for example, on how to make healthy food taste great. So we want people to incorporate this new way of eating into their life permanently with the right degree of intellectual awareness that if you're not going to make these changes and stay with it forever, it's not going to benefit you to do it for a short period of time and go back to eating the old way again, because then your weight's going to come back and made you worse off to make your weight go up and down. So we're in agreement that that healthy eating has to be the focus here, not just weight loss.